Hello and welcome to another episode of Mocha Latte After Dark. I am your host, JJ Fitzgerald, and today's episode is Cherish Your Parents When You Have Them. I realize now how wonderful my father was, and I wish I had realized that when he was alive. I notice a pattern with men, and I'm not saying all men, but a lot of men I think feel like all they need to do is provide material things and not provide emotionally and mentally. My father covered all the bases. He was an amazing provider and he was so loving. He would just grab us kids and kiss on us and tell us how much he loved us and encourage us to do what it was that we wanted to do. And I feel like they broke the mold after him. He was a hard worker. He owned his own transporting company in New York. He had a team of drivers that would cover the whole nation. He wasn't just focused on New York, so he had a very busy life. And I will say that most of my time seeing him was at his shop. But no matter how busy he was, if one of us pulled up and needed something, he would stop what he was doing, ask us what we needed, when we needed it, and then he would deliver. He was at all of my performances because I was always into the arts. Even through college, all the plays I was in, he was there. And in junior high school, when I was in choir and band, and at one point even orchestra, he would be in the audience cheering me on. And he would say, I heard you play that note, or I heard you sing that note. Just so amazing. And I took him for granted. I never thought he would leave this planet. Thought he was going to live forever. And the thing that impacted me so much was when I went to his funeral, and the number of people that got up and said the most positive things about my father, that I had no idea of their existence before this moment. He was such a positive force in so many people's lives. And he lived his life to the fullest. He lived his passion. And one of the most impressive things about him was he quit school in the 7th grade, but yet was still able to succeed at a time when it was so rough for Black people. He used to call himself Handsome Haynes when he'd meet people. He just had such a wonderful spirit. And he didn't take any mess either. He was fearless. He's the only man that I know who feared nothing, no one. So people, if you have your parents and they are doing what they're supposed to do by you, just be grateful that they're here. Because I could use all of those kisses and hugs and I love yous that I did take for granted right at this moment. Thank you for listening to another episode of Mocha Latte After Dark. I am your host, JJ Fitzgerald, and as always, be true.